City coming to town? What sort of game should we expect?
A good game, good team, and lots of good players. So it's always a tough game against them. They've done really well this season in the position in the league they've got to, and obviously get into the cup final as well.
People debate whether they've done as well as they should have done, or whether fourth place and a cup final is enough. I mean, difficult to juggle those two at this stage in the season.
Well, it's progression, isn't it? They're certainly making progress year in, year out, and I think if you can do that at a club, then that's something to sort of build on, and they can maybe try and move forward. And you look how well Tottenham done in the Champions League this year. They had a great year, Tottenham. So Manchester City I'm sure will be looking to do something similar.
But what's difficult to be juggling your resources though when you've got those two big targets in a couple of weeks?
In what way?
Do you go for tomorrow and 3 points? Do you bear Wembley in mind?
Well, I think they've nearly got fourth place. They've certainly got their place in the top four assured. I think it'll probably be hard for that not to happen for them, and they've got the cup final next week as well. So, but that's why they've got a big squad and they've got lots of players they can use. It's not as if they're short on players.
And in terms of record against them, you've got a smashing record, haven't you? 6 wins in the last 7 against them.
Well, let's hope we keep it going, because we want to finish the season strongly. We want to finish as high up the league as we can.
How important is that? Because I mean, your league position obviously will come naturally, but I mean in terms of momentum for next season, say.
Well, we had a lot of momentum at the end of last season, and it didn't do a great deal going into the start of this one. So, but the fact of the matter is, you want to win your next game, no matter who you play. The next game is always an important one, and we'll try and win the next game. And if we can do that, then we'll look to the one after that as well.
Your fans in particular, I guess, because of the fact that City have got all this money, you just wonder whether they'll expect your players to be really up for this sort of game. Is that an extra incentive for your lads? Why?
Because they've got more money, the players would be up for it more. No. The players play for Everton and they play against whoever's put out. So we look at Manchester City and acknowledge that they've got a team full of a lot of talent, but so do we, and and hopefully we're able to show that.
Do you look at them with a little bit of envy with the money he's had to spend?
I think all managers would look and say, there's a bit of envy because of what they've got, but can't do that. You just get on with your own job and look at your own team and what you can do.
I suppose in a way it brings its different kind of pressures, having all that sort of money to play with.
Well, it does, because people like yourself are already saying, do you think they're doing well enough, going to finish fourth and be in an FA Cup final? So that's the pressure comes from spending that sort of money to be successful.